32 years ago on the Altair system, the Sudan scientists discovered the remnants of an extinct civilization we now call the Ancients. And here we found the secret to defeating the Shivans. How close did we come to being a footnote in the history of a future species that would happen upon our ruins 10,000 years from now? Would they indulge in the fiction of their own immortality until the Shivans came for them? And how long had this gone on? Did the ancients stumble upon the monoliths and the tombs of their predecessors in this distant corner of space, dismissing the warnings carved in the walls of the sepulchre? And when the destroyers came at last, what did the ancients think as they sifted the cremation of dust and bones, staring into the mute remains for a key? Some solution to their plight. What if there had been countless races, stretching back into infinity, and like the 9 cities of Troy, each civilization had been built on the rubble of one that came before, each annihilated by the Shivans. The ancients died 8,000 years ago. As humanity emerged from its Neolithic infancy, they believed their voyage across the sea of stars woke the dragon that slept beneath the waves, that the Shivans were birthed from the flux of subspace, and their destruction was the revenge of an angry cosmos.
With recent victories on the Civil War front, the GTVA Security Council has authorized the deployment of 2 Deimos-class corvettes into the Nebular Theater of Operations. The Lysander and the Actium crossed the subspace portal in Gamma Draconis at 23:35 hours and joined up with the Aquitane's battle group.
By the way, hi again. What we just saw was Admiral Bosch. If you remember back in way back in the second mission, I believe, we got introduced to the NTF Iceni, Admiral Bosch's command ship. And Bosch, if you forgot, is the leader of the NTF, the rebellion that we first fought against before the Shivans popped up. These monologues, I guess you could call them, from Bosch, are a very pivotal part about the story if you actually cared about it. So they're somewhat important to pay attention to, but at the same time, they're optional. Like I said, with the training, I want to get a lot of this done for posterity. And look, the briefing wants to tell me to move on. Okay, I'm talking too much.
On their last sortie, Epsilon and Iota wings encountered 2 Shivan warships, a Rakshasa-class cruiser designated the Iblis, and a Lilith-class cruiser designated the Azurus. Admiral Petrock has instructed our corvettes to hunt down and destroy these vessels. The 107th will provide fighter cover. Alpha Wing, your mission is to escort the Lysander and the Actium as they carry out this assault. Your first priority will be to eliminate all hostile fighters and bombers. Only then will you assist the corvettes with their strike against the Shivan warships. If we lose either corvette, you will abort the mission and withdraw from the field immediately.
Our primary objective is to protect the Actium and Lysander. The secondary objectives, destroy the Azurus and destroy the Iblis. Okay, sounds simple enough, right? Can't be too bad, or is it? Now under ship selection here, something interesting to note. We have the choice of using the Myrmidon. Now, okay, that sounds cool, right? I just have a problem with that. No, okay, aside from using the Prometheus R, no, I'm not using that. The Myrmidon can't equip the Harpoon. This is a big problem for me. The Harpoon, I think, is one of the best missiles to use in this game. And not being able to use that, we have a problem. It's one of the fastest seeking aspects, yeah, okay, it even says that, fastest lock aspect seeking missile in the game, I think. That's tied with, I think, the Tornado, but that's way later. My point is that it's fast, but it also packs a big punch for how few you fire. It also has a good capacity for ammo compared to the the Hornet and the Tornado subsequently. But I'm getting ahead of myself. However, we don't have enough harpoons to pass over to the Beta Wing. And I can pass about one full batch, but I don't know which one's gonna die first. So I'm a little iffy on doing that, but option there. I can do it one more actually. And if we normalize the loadout, so I should have normalized it first before doing this. I didn't want to get the error message, so I'm just doing it this way. Anyway, yeah, so that's our Bosch monologue, and that's our briefing. We have the loadout completed. Now all we need to do is just rock out to the mission, right? Let's do it. But first, short break.